hoes get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product that you was. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. The one who get the weather, swerving while I bump in Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a count. Silly on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money. Wait a minute, get it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product that your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I bump in Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a count. Silly on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money.
Reason I started all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. Another lonely night down at the bar. Cause I'm getting into fights and I'm falling hard. The reason I started all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not.
Alright guys, this story here is of a 90s Mustang. A customer called me and said that he put an Eddie Bauer intake off of an Explorer on his car, and then the car ran and stalled out. He thought it was a starter, replaced the factory starter with a high torque starter, and I show up, okay? And this clean ass Mustang, man, oh, I was so sad when I saw this. So the guy routed the throttle body spacer coolant line to a vacuum hose. He hydrolocked the freaking 302 and bent rod number 4. Look at this. The rod was bent and twisted. It was smacking off the counterweight, and the rod was smacking off the cylinder wall. Piston skirt counterweight. It was, yeah.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes get the most, not on silent with the product in the pill alarm. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a custom, we gon' cut them off. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig, getting fitted on that top grade. No, you ain't walking out of line, smoking what we on. And you know I got it, boy, for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I die, they will not bury me, not what I want. Put my body, put my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we know it, that the flow about to carry.
That energy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, the customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So, customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But, let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. Okay, you see everything here every day. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crap.
All the mechanics' craziest nightmares. Here's a 2017 Versa. Door hinge is rocking. Yep. Here's a Honda Odyssey. Customer brought the car up and said that it just started making noise. Yeah. Okay. Now we have my infamous 10mm socket. We all know what happens to these things. To this day, I can't find it again. Customer called me and said his engine locked up. Come to find out he put engine oil in the transmission. Definitely put that one in the wrong hole, baby. Yeah. Brand new rebuilt trans and engine destroyed. And here's my booty inside of a 1968 C10 pretending to be an LS. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe.
I don't know, but I just looked out my door. There's an engine riding shotgun. What?
Well, my day today, 1979 International Bluebird Schoolie Bus. All right. Yes, we got the infamous 7.3 by Navistar. Pretty power stroke, no turbo. This thing's at the Butte. Oh, what's that idling? 383 stroker, 1971 C30, baby. And there's a turbo Odyssey. Guess you should subscribe to the channel. Alright, back to doing a busted brake line. Yeah, it broke off right there on the frame. So, TV blasting this. Hopefully I can save the rubber hose. That looks carnage. Look at that. Look at how crusty that is. Alright guys, customer states. I got a weird grinding noise from my brakes. Bro, there's no brake pad. That is caliper bracket on rotor.
It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Thinking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. This call from my mother. Like, where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin. Some call them women and some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival. Baptize me in a bottle of bean, put Johnny on the vinyl. Oh.
never start. Stay away from Walmart batteries, people. Welcome to life.
Please take my picture now. Shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place. Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now. Shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in your house of memories.
For all those naysayers out there saying this ain't a rebuild motor and hasn't been apart for years, yeah, right. This ain't been apart for years. You're right, it hasn't. It's been sitting in the junkyard since it was rebuilt for like 5. But yeah, look.
Today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here, cherry picker did the rest of the work. Finally, the C30 will live again. Well guys, we got a brand new engine, it turns out here. It looks all dirty, but this is a IROC Z28 Camaro engine from 1992. I pulled the oil pan off later on after this video and found brand new pistons, bearings, fully built roller cam setup. Now guys, $500 engine, and look what I find. I think we got a rebuilt motor. Those are brand new pistons. Those roller chain, roller cam in it already. $500 got a rebuilt engine. Who would have guessed? Out of a Camaro Z28. Well guys, welcome to more of this crazy life I live. Yeah. Well, that's your brakes. And then, clearly, we got this one. So, small black 350. Oh yeah, get this too. Everything is bad on this. You can see daylight through the valve. You can see right there, there's light shining. All right, YouTube. So this is a lifter out of a Ford 460. That's a brand new lifter. It's never been used. It will never be used. It's got a little surface rust. But you notice how this one, it has a really sharp fucking serrated edge here. Nice round cuppiness. Terrible. Then I find this. Well, that is really bad. And all right, guys, we're gonna cease today. Maybe if I can set the damn camera down somewhere safe. All right. You know, you have a bad engine when there's no rocker arms, and this is the noise you hear. Well, that's a good sign for that cylinder. I'm waiting for the gurgling. There it is. Yeah.
that valve. All right, Larry, I'm making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for fuel valve. To start this thing yourself, you take this wire, jam it in your hot. You take my orange jumper wire, you touch the hot. Anybody who owns a late 60s, early 70s 350 or Chevy, or basically any Chevy small block and Fords, you need to watch out for this. It's all original, first person to open this engine up because, look, let's look at James' original stamp plastic timing gear. Wiped out the fucking valves. So, there you go. Well, here's a Chevy 5.7 350 with the timing chain sprocket failure that was still not.
Listen, it's not that old people are bad drivers, or that young people are bad drivers, or that women are bad drivers, or that men are bad drivers. It's that the U.S. has a policy saying, hey, before you're 18, you need weeks worth of driver's ed training and hours worth of practice on the road to be a safe driver, knowing the rules of the road. But once you're 18, fuck all of that. Just go down to the DMV and just say, hey, I need to take a license test. And we'll test you on 10 things. And if you don't screw up those 10 things, you get a license. You get a license for...
This here, guys, is a 1989 International school bus with the 7.3 liter IDI that everybody in the Ford community knows. This is the non-turbo version, pre-turbo being 89. But this bad girl runs like a champ. Enjoy the music of the sound of this bad girl starting. Real men drive buses. Stick shift. Man, he said the other side isn't like this, but this side is. So I went in here and I tried to pry. This is your subframe I'm touching and I'm prying, right? Nothing moves. But if you come in here, Nate, can you press down on these lug nuts so I can see this move? See right here, Manny? That is broke off, and that is the bolt in place for this control arm. See how it's moving? Yeah, so we're actually detached from this part of your lower arm because your wheel is 100% separated from the frame. So I'm going to try and jack it up and see if we can't plate it back together, but this is going to fucking cause problems for you, buddy. And there's nothing I can really do about it without a frame. Sorry, wish I could do better, but I'm going to try my best to help you here to get it drivable. But avoid major potholes and accelerating really hard on this. Here's a little information for anybody. If you own a 1980s to early 2000s Toyotas, you got to watch for stuff on your frame. And I'm going to tell you why. So from the factory here, Toyota really loves to put the AC heat exchanger drip hose right onto your frame. It causes a hole here, water gets in here, and it rots out everything back here. So the story is, divert that hose and fix your frame before you snap. He needs to take it to his mechanic. For anybody who's about to go try and rebuild or
put turbo to a 1.8 liter R18A1 engine. Rods, man, just spend the money. Get new rod bearings, main bearings, and get new rods. Slap it back together with new pistons and rings. Get a good hone. If your cylinder walls are good, slap that turbo in there. Get about 250 reliable. Engine performance. We got ourselves a Honda R18. New pistons, new bearings. Actually, it was pretty nice job here. We didn't find nothing too wrong with this bad girl. Honestly, I don't even think we needed to do all this, but we did a quick hone job. As you can see, we got an S45 crosshatch in there now. And a little bit of carbon scoring vertically. These old rings for the old pistons were the oil control ring was very, very plugged up. Head looked like it was a 150,000 mile head, and then I realized that we have this plug here. So if you guys have a 2006 to 2008, some cases the 09 R18 Z1s and A1s, your block would back here. So they revised it and put this stupid thing here. The rebuild begins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grip on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl, wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ.
Honda go vroom vroom. Okay guys, today on Redneck Engine Performance, we moved all these cars around because here's the infamous flipped Honda Civic. Time to pull the engine and transmission out of this car and send it to the car crusher. Stay tuned. Today, this driveline will be right here. And here is the picture of this Honda on its roof. Yep. 25 mile an hour. Somehow ended on the roof. Today on Redneck Engine Performance, probably going to be a very delayed few day video that I upload as I'm sick and tired. I got like a million videos to edit. But there's the engine transmission combo out of the car.